Okay, here we go. This is our weekly chat. And so last week we chatted about getting our goals at least, Saturday starts September. So we've got 4 months in 2018 left. So let's think about that. And I know you guys took some time this week to pray and think over your goals. I did too. So I'm excited to share that with you and come alongside with you guys and have you help me stay accountable as I will do for you. So remember what you're saying, the importance of our words, because I want to be that friend and coach person in your life that says, hey, I remember in August what you said to me. So how's that go?
Hey, girl, remember what you said?
Let's do that for each other. So I want to hear you guys' goals, and then I also have an idea and I wanted to chat about. So whoever wants to, we have 40 minutes. Let's use it wisely. Oh, I like that coffee cup. Super cute. So whoever wants to, go off with their goals, and, you can do short term, like between now and December. You could do from now until summit of next year. Whatever you have, I want to hear them, and I'm going to write them down, and I'm going to be there for you with them. So whoever wants to
write everybody's down too.
Yeah. Okay. To go. Feel free.
All right, I'll just jump in.
Go ahead.
For me, I have a personal goal. I'd like to lose between 15 to 20 more pounds between now and December. This is just for the end of the year. I haven't thought about 2019 yet. And then I would personally, as far as coach goes, I'd like to be an emerald by the end of December. I don't think there's any reason why I can't.
There's not. Awesome. I love it. Okay. Who else? Sunday Funday?
Hey, I was looking for mine. I had written them down.
Yeah.
I said last time we need to write them down.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm adding to them. So could you come back to me?
Yeah. How do you have yours?
Yeah, I have a lot.
Circle back.
I have a lot. I have a lot here.
Yeah,
That's what I was reading.
And
All right.
Penny, if something else pops up.
Okay.
I just have it.
So I wrote mine down last night. It took me quite a while. I really wanted to be really mindful this time because before in coaching, I would be very quick to just write down goals without really thinking about how am I going to do this, articulating the plan and not over extending myself is a major thing that I work on. So I've categorized them because it just works better for me into September goals first and then more end of the year goals.
I like it.
And I've also categorized them, and I don't know, Penny, I heard before you have a lot going on, you have different stuff. So I do too. So it helps me to separate it a little bit and where I want to be with each thing instead of mushing everything together because I get overwhelmed and anxiety kicks in that way. So I've also separated to my coaching, my classes, and personal. So September goals for me are to follow the To Be Mindset plan on the weekends. Monday and Friday, I do really well, and I think every Friday is a party. So I just really want to get my life together there. Tracking daily, again, I do this for a couple of days, and I'm whatever, I know what I eat. But this is really helpful to me. It really worked last time, so I want to be using that every single day for the duration of this program. I want to set work and business days and times that are doable. I want to sign up 2 new coaches in September. I want to reach Success Club. I want to reach at least Success Club 5 and be consistent. And I want to add value to all my groups on a daily basis, not overly, but just add some value. And I would like to lose in September. Well, actually, not just September. I'd say for this program, we're doing an 8-week program, correct? Yeah. Within the Lift 8-week program, I'd like to lose the 10 pounds that I really like to be at, that weight. Some personal self-care goals are more water and treat myself weekly that's not food. Treat myself to something that, I don't know, a new bath bomb or a book, like just kind of get my mindset, like a treat doesn't have to be like a glass of wine. And I'd like to get back to daily early meditation. But for this call, I'll just stick to coaching because I've separated them. But to give you guys a mindset, I have separated them to wife goals, mom goals, yoga goals, teaching goals, self-care goals, because that helps me.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Okay.
End of the year goals, I want to be back to diamond because I lost that rank. I want to finish 2018 a diamond coach again. Where are these ones? I want to hit Success Club each month from now until December, through December. I would like to have 5 new team members. I would like to rebrand my entire social media with my new pictures. I'd like to work on a new welcome video for my team. And all new, like the same thing I said before, all new branding, like a new cover photo, just a fresh start, a fresh face going into 2019. And I would like to be making back to $200-300 a week consistently, Beachbody alone by itself. And that's it.
Love it. Okay, I love it. Veronica or Son, you guys got yours?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I spoke about this last week with you, Jen, but I want to have a team of 5 girls, all emeralds, and I'm thinking by December.
Okay.
But with that, and we talked about that before, the goal is that they all would be like-minded. I have this vision of that, and so that's really important to me. And you got me. I felt immediately convicted, and not in a wrong way. I really appreciate you saying that. I said something to you about the Narrow conference, like, oh, I would love to go to that.
Yeah.
And I really just forgot about it. I didn't make it a priority, and it's something God brought to me, and really, of all the things I've talked to you about, it would be amazing, I think, for myself and in the direction that He's leading me to go.
Yeah.
And so I put that I want to attend that Narrow conference, October 19th and 20th, and I would love for a group of us to go together.
I know, me too. I haven't talked to Jared about that because it's 2 weeks after Vegas. So
Okay.
I haven't said anything, but I seen that post about how if you're a member, which I'm not, but I was like, I could sign up to be a member like right now and get the hotel for free.
Yeah.
For 4 people, you just show 4 tickets and we could have 4 of us. We could drive up. It's only North Carolina. And
Yeah. And in Asheville in October.
It would be stunning. So we really need to think about that. We need to think about that one. Okay, so you're saying that's like something that's one of your like things.
Yes.
Okay, I wrote that down. Okay. I like it. Okay. Veronica, do you have some goals that you want to share? I know you weren't with us last week. So what we talked about we just talked about short-term and long-term goals. And if you haven't had time to think about it, no pressure. But if you have something that you'd like to share, we'd love to hear. Oh, I can't hear you. You're on mute. Here, I got you. No. Let me unmute. Okay, should be good. Do you guys hear her?
No.
There's like dots up there in the corner. If she goes to those dots, you click on it and it says options on her picture.
Yeah, she must have muted herself. You there, girl? You're typing away. I can hear that. That's you typing. Then that.
No, it was me.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to tell her.
Okay, so
Your turn.
yeah, I think so. I'll share, Veronica, while you I hate that I can't unmute you. I mean, from my end, it doesn't show that you're, oh, okay, I'm sorry. It doesn't show that you're muted on my end. Maybe it's your headphones. I don't know. So for me, okay. So yeah, I've got different categories as well. Before the end of this year, so we'll talk like personal and physical fitness. Before the end of this year, I want to just get back to me and the extra weight that I've been carrying. So that is a number, but I don't want to be stressing about number. But if it's like specific, it's like a number range. I want to be back to like 115, 120. That's when I was like lean and strong and fit. And all my genes up there are like waiting on me. Right now, they don't bite. I mean, and that is just like a terrible thing to say. Now, I can lay down, and I did it in front of my kids one day. I'm laying on the bed, like, you know, and my kids were like, what is wrong with you? I was like, this is how mom's got to get her jeans on right now. This is not pretty, but wow, that was a sight. But anyway, okay, so laying down, hopping, skipping, jumping, you know how it goes. My children, my teenage boy was like, wow, this is crazy. So back in my, what?
I mean, you could just buy new jeans, but no, I know what you're saying.
No jeans. No, I'm buying new jeans when I finish the program and I'm back to where I want to be. I'm getting white new jeans. And Mama I showed you guys, and this is my, that is me all day. That's my goal. And you know, the fun thing is white jeans motivate me because I have an old picture of myself in white jeans from years ago. And that picture comes up in my own mind. I don't know where it is. So that's why I've got this one, but a bathing suit doesn't motivate me. Some picture of this motivates me. I'm like, yes, it keeps me going. Okay, so back in my jeans and feeling myself again. It's been a while since I felt myself. And so I want to be there. By the end of the year, I want to be back to I am a lifetime 5-star diamond, but I am currently a 1-star diamond, like in actual real diamonds. So by the end of the year, I want to be back to a 3-star diamond. And so that's work on my end. That's a good amount of work on my end. That means getting my second business center back up. It just hit Emerald today because I signed up a new coach yesterday. And then it means getting Jared to a diamond, which I've never, ever, ever done. I've never built his business. He's never been a diamond. But these are things that I can control. And right now I'm focused on what I can control. So I can control those 2 business centers and build those people. So that's 16 coaches between now and the end of the year. And some emeralds. And so I feel confident that with consistent work, that's a goal I can achieve. I feel really confident about it. And it will be me really head back in the game of focus. So end of year, ending out 2018 as a 3-star diamond, I would be thrilled and feeling myself at my 115, 120 white jeans on. Hallelujah. Those are like my big things. And honestly, that's it. I'm not overdoing it. Like, I can't overdo it. I even told Jared today, see this? 30 ounces, 2 of these a day. I'm like, I said, if I can keep my stuff simple, I can accomplish it. When I start making everything too much, I cannot do it. So that's my goals. And so what I want to hear from you, Veronica, but what I want to share with you guys is how I plan to reach my goals and how I think you guys will 100% reach yours. I will challenge you. Penny, you come to my mind right now when I think about that challenge. You said being an emerald by December, and you have 1 coach already. You only need 1 coach. It could be your mother, your father, your husband, your daughter, your best friend. This is somebody, I mean, so I want to challenge us. What I wanted to challenge all of us to do was try to create an emerald before next week.
Oh, wow.
That means if you're not an emerald yet, that means you are showing up as an emerald. And like for me, I just signed up a coach today, but I don't want to count her because I knew she was signing up. I thought she did yesterday. She didn't, but she did this morning. So I don't want to count her. I want to be looking for 2 new people. So I just want to challenge us. This is the thing that I never want to get caught up in because I did in the past. I don't want to get caught up in, we say these things and we commit and then we show up next week like, no, I didn't do it. And I don't want to go down that road, but I do want to challenge myself and you guys too, because I know this. I know if I shoot to hit Success Club 5 every month, I'm going to hit Success Club 5 every month. But if I shoot to hit 10 or 20, then I'm sometimes going to hit, 10 or 15 or 5, but if I only shoot 5, then that is where I'm selling myself short. I believe that. I know that to be true for myself. And I know now my new schedule and the time that I have, I know we're all busy, and I just know the time that I have. I know when I'm wasting it. I'm very aware of, I'm just sitting around wasting my time right now. And I know when I'm, being focused and consistent with work and relax and rest. So I wanted to challenge us because Emerald rank is the very, very first rank in our business. And if you ask me, it's one of the most exciting ones because many reasons. Number one is you get free customers from Beachbody. So they are now sending you the customers that are coming in on, the computer and the television and all the ways that they're buying. They're now giving you customers. And so that's a huge one. But the biggest one is now you're part of the profit from the team volume. So the team volume is now you're starting to earn money from that. So it's not, if you're not an Emerald, you're only making money if you make a sale. That's it. You sell something, you make money. You become Emerald. Now the volume that starts to grow, you start to get team cycle bonus. And it's only $14 a cycle. But when I say only, know that that's hundreds. That will build to hundreds, that will build to thousands as the more you go. So, there are Emeralds out there that make 6 figures. They're just big time volume earning Emeralds. So I really want to encourage us at least be like, I have to set that date. I've got to get to Emerald. And if it's not next week, if that's too crazy to think, pick a date and no. But I wanted to challenge us all to be like, let's be intentional this week. Let's try to build an Emerald each and show up next week and be like, I did it. I've got one that's a discount coach, and I've got one that's joining and might want to coach with us. So that was my challenge for you guys. It's on coaches. And if your spouse is not one, I always encourage that to be one, because think about your business and then these other plots of real estate. So Jared's business, like I said, I've never built him to a diamond, but in his right leg, since he's been with me the whole time, he's got almost 1 million volume points banked. And so now I just go in the other side and really, really build. And then that volume has just been sitting there. I've never let him go inactive. I've always kept him active. So he's never, if you go inactive, you lose your volume. So I always tell people, oh God, that's crazy. So now it's just a matter of head in the game, start building. So that's my challenge to you guys. I personally want to show back up next week, and if it's a working coach and they're here with us, or if it's 2 gals that want the discount, like the girl that joined this morning. Oh, here's something funny. I don't know if you guys saw this post I did. It was the old school style, like an ad. Somebody you saw it, right, with the writing on it about back to school. That's where this lady.
I loved it. I did one after you.
Okay, well, she interior designer on Instagram that I went to her page and I'm like, oh my God, I love you. You're my best friend. I love her design style. But she said, I need to join. And she joined, and and here's what I will say to you, Penny. I always offer the coaching opportunity. I always offer it, even if it's just for a discount. I always say, when we get to that point of sign up, I say, okay, there's 2 ways to sign up. You can sign up and get your challenge bundle. It's $170. You can also sign up as a preferred member. Same exact bundle, it's also $170, and you just get my savings going forward. I always say that, and I always say, those are up to you. It's totally up to you. And so she was like, yeah, I want to do that. So I signed up another coach this morning and made my second business center an Emerald coach. And so it really is super duper simple, and there's millions of people out there that definitely want the savings, and there's millions of people out there that definitely want to be on a call and building a business and making incredible income over time. So yeah, those are my goals. Back to myself, not the 3-star diamond, and encouraging us to really get that Emerald mindset. And think about this. So say you build your Emerald, and one of them wants to build a business, and she's here next week, and we're all chatting about something else in the business, and a fire lights in her, and she's goes to YouTube and learns it all and wants to go. You just never know the spark. So if we just always have that mindset of growth, and I think any rank out there is built on Emeralds. It is. Emerald after Emerald after Emerald. And so if we don't think, if you think one day I want to be a superstar diamond, and that's, 15 diamonds, and if you don't think like that, if you simply, believe that it's Emerald after Emerald, I don't know. I guess that is the way I think, is that it's doable. It's totally doable, and it's not stressful, and it's really fun. So that's what I got. That's my thoughts. What do you guys think?
I think it's great. And I'm going to take, I think it's great. I'm going to take personal accountability that for me, it's really important that I stay focused on only what I can control.
Yep.
So that is like my first and foremost. What can I do in my business that doesn't require effort from, that's going to be their choices. Just lead from the front. So I will hold myself accountable to try to get my second business center back to Emerald, because it needs one coach, and it would be back to Emerald. And I did, I dumped Clay from my business, but it's because, I thought you saw, I did a while ago. So I wanted to, I never got really good leadership on where the heck to put him. I solely did it so I could wait this time out, and I was taking a step back anyway and put him on the other side.
I figured.
So when I can get Clay back, that's going to be a part of my, my diamond plan.
I love it.
I would like to, by this week, full week turn, I'll come back to this call with the second CBC at Emerald and focus on what I can control.
I love it. That's huge. That is huge. And think, I'm not kidding you guys. It's almost September. So we have all these weeks till the end of the year, and we're going to meet up every single week and encourage and challenge and step up and rise. It's the little steps. That is how you reach all the goals. Well,
that's why I'm trying to focus on little steps.
Yep.
And for me, and I know I hate this, like we're all busy, but I really am so busy.
Yeah.
And the other things in my life are equally as important, and trying to grow them as well. So I want to be really mindful of, for me, Success Club 5 is big. It is big to just reach that again. It's not playing small. It's doable and still going to take my focus and my work, and there's no time wasted. So just be mindful of like what works for you in your life.
Yes. And thank you for sharing that. That's what I want all kinds of honest and vulnerability every time we come to these calls, because we're all going to have different goals. We're all going to be, so there's never a comparison. And yeah, thank you for sharing that. I love it. I will say, for me, when I set something, well, that's kind of what my sides are set on, 5. And then I will kind of give myself all month. And there will be many days where I could be working or doing something, but I'm not, because I'm like right now I'm at 4. She signed up this morning, so I'll be at 6. And you know what? My goal was 5. And I waited to the very last second. And I got there, but had I personally had a different one, then I probably personally would have done something else. But yeah, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that.
So what's important is to know yourself, and that goes into one of the most important and vital behaviors is personal development. And knowing yourself is going to be your guideline for knowing those boundaries. Like Jen knows that about herself. She would wait till last minute. So she knows how to manage that. Yeah. I know about myself, I'll overdo, and then I'm just useless to everybody. So it's like knowing that about yourself and seeing what you need to do. I think that's important.
Yeah. Does anybody have like any questions about Emerald? Penny, do you have any questions about it? Have you done your research on it? Like, do you know, mostly basically what it is and how to get there and all of that? Yeah. Awesome.
Veronica, do you want to, can we hear you now?
You should. Can you?
Yay, we can hear you.
Okay. No, I realized I muted the phone call part of it, so because my little one is very loud. So for me, goals, I'm going to keep it really simple right now. Just make sure to track everything, increase my water, which I've actually been doing really good this past week. Work more on learning more about being more involved as a coach so that I can start inviting and sharing my story. I'm an introvert, so I really got to work more on putting myself out there more. But that's really just it. I've learned for myself it's easier to just come up with short, simple goals first, then work on more of everything else.
I like it.
So what are some specific goals that you have, just so I can jot them down?
More water, sticking to the foods on the list, and working out. Right now, like I said, just keep it really simple for myself.
I'm gonna hit you even a little bit. Working out 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4, because that's important to know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot for 3 days to
There
start.
you go. See, it's because if we
Shoot
just
for
say
3
we
days.
work out, then like we work out on Monday and we'll be like, I did it, yay!
Yeah. No, I'm gonna shoot for 3 days. Yeah. No,
Awesome.
it's just a lot of things have been very hectic, just with work, between my schedule, my husband's schedule, home, getting back into school. So I'm like, okay, everything has to be simple. Otherwise, it's not going to work for me.
Veronica, what nutrition program are you following?
The 2B mindset.
Cool.
That one's definitely easier for me as opposed to right now at this moment, as opposed to following anything else.
When did you start? Did you just start it?
Yes, I started this week.
Penny, when did you start and what are your results so far?
I started in June. I've lost 22 pounds.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So great.
Love the program. Love it. And don't worry about being an introvert. I'm right there with you.
I honestly would say, I mean, Alex claims she is, but
Nobody believes me.
I can advise on that too. That is me as well. So we got this. All right, so what do you have to add? I'm seeing you're going. Got something?
Oh, I was just saying I am not an introvert.
No, I know
Never.
I know you're not.
Never.
Mhm.
What do I have to add? Okay. I get into situations, and I talk to you about this often, where they will not sign up as a coach. I'm refreshing myself, from being in the game previously. And so they won't sign up as a coach. And so when you know how we've spoken in the past about, you go back through your customer base and you go, hey, listen, you're buying these products and you realize you're not getting them not even for the coaching. You can approach them in several different ways. And so, say for instance, if I'm saying, hey, listen, you're buying all these products and you're not getting them at the preferred discount or whatever, the lingo that you would say. What do you do in a situation like that? Like, I have a list of I have a list of 4 that could be coaches right now. I mean, 2 of them I see could be active coaches, 2 discount for the purposes of the discount. How would you communicate that?
Did they buy challenge packs at one point?
Yeah, recently. 2 have recently in this month.
Then I would just let them know. I would just say, hey, just so you know that since you bought that challenge pack, now since they already did it, they have to pay the $39.95, but they get it right back in 3 days.
The same thing, the same as it always has been.
It's still that way. So yeah,
okay.
It is a free upgrade. Now, since you didn't do it before,
right?
Maybe you can give comparisons on the products that they're getting.
Yeah.
And the price they're paying as a customer, and don't ever forget about the shipping and tax they're paying. Shakeology goes out to customers for like almost $150.
Yeah.
I've seen it in my orders. Like, I can't everybody. And so, and mine is $116 every month. So maybe compare go into their orders and see what they're paying.
Yeah.
And for how long, and then tell them for that specific thing as a coach, minus it and say, this is what you would have saved, and you could have bought workout clothes, or I don't know, whatever. Right. So, I mean, savings are savings, and after months and months and months, they're adding up, and it matters. Yeah. I think it all matters. So you can just let them know, just do a follow-up.
Yeah. And logistically, when you had mentioned the preferred member bundle, is that in the BB links? Is there a challenge pack bundle for something like that? Like, what do you do?
No,
I'm not sure that I know how to sign up a coach from the get.
Okay. What I do right now, and I'm not sure that it's the short way. Well, I mean, it's still just one link, but I go to, have you set your sites up? Have you guys set your new sites up? You should have set your sites up.
Yeah, I haven't.
I don't feel like I've done that either.
Okay, so
set up my site.
Set up your site. Go to your Coach Online office, and I have to look to see where it's at, but you have like, I set Jared's up, I set mine up. And so it's still the same link from the same link. I'm sorry. Remember beachbodycoach.com?
Okay.
You remember that? It used to go
Yeah.
okay. So it's
Yep.
still, how much time do we have? Okay. I'm trying to pull mine up really quickly. It's still beachbodycoach.com
Okay.
/ your name. Geez, Jen, get it together. Okay. And then when it pulls up, I just want to show you really quickly. Go. So when it pulls up, it is like it's your site with your information, and you get to write up whatever you want for like your potential new coaches. They can go right here, and it says they could shop, they can become a coach, they could try a free membership, and they could just do Beachbody on demand, like right there. So it's beachbodycoach.com / just like it's always been. We used to always have that too, but it used to look really salesy with all the products.
Yes.
Now it looks like this, and so
That's pretty.
it's really nice. So
Yeah.
you want to go into the Coach Online office and figure out how to set your new site up.
I can do that.
And so that's all I did. I just sent her here and told her, click become a coach, fill it out. I told her exactly which challenge pack. Now, I think share a cart. Have you seen the share cart on your?
Yes, I've used that.
How did it go? Was that for your coach you signed up?
I've done it for everybody that's ordered under me with the share a cart. I just get their email address and they tell me what they want, and I put it in their cart for them, and then they just go right to that and get it. That way they know what they're getting, and
everybody loves it. Like
one and done. Yeah.
So we have to get familiar with share a cart. I'm not familiar with it either because I don't use it. I've always been the weirdo that goes the long way to the short journey. So it's like
I'm an old lady.
Share a cart. I got so hooked on my thing that I used to do, and now it's gone.
It's all different, and it's all great. They changed out everything, and it's all pretty and nice. So we just have to get refamiliarized. It's all.
Yeah, because you want it to be seamless. I think that's part of my reservation is because I do not feel confident, and so I'll leave that out because it's not seamless. I'm like, I know I could offer you this opportunity, but I wouldn't even know what to tell you to do. I'm telling myself that. So I'm just going to leave that out.
Well,
that's honest.
I'm so glad you asked because that's huge. And that's really a simple roadblock that you can get rid of. I mean, so let's get your site set up, number one, and then familiarize with share a cart. I'm going to familiarize myself with share a cart too.
I kind of still don't understand how to set my sites up.
I'll look for it. Penny, have you set your site up?
Yeah.
It doesn't it walk you through it from the online office? I think mine.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Does it?
You just
clicked like edit and put your email in. It was just real easy. It was just like edit. It showed you where to click.
It does. It walks you through it.
Yeah. It's really simple. You can
So when you first go into your online office, where do you go to, Penny?
I think it says website / something else. I don't remember exactly the verbiage, but
maybe
under I finally have a night off. I'm playing around on there tonight.
Is it under the Grow Your Business tab?
I do believe so. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so go to the Grow Your Business, and it's probably right there. I just remember when they switched it all over, like the day they did, I remember playing around and setting up mine and Jared's. So share a cart, getting our site set up because you don't want to be in that situation where and that's really simple. So you really want to feel confident about like, go here. Yeah. That's the great thing about like share cart. It really is the specific thing you talked about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's better than like how I did last night, like with this girl. I'm very, very meticulous on directions, so I don't have issues because I'll say, go here, like this, and I will write these specific words on what to get. But it's like,
but that's like as you get, just like you said, as you grow and get busy, that's really.
It is.
That's the share cart, super easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got some things that when we show up next week, we want to be like have some share knowledge. We want to have our sites all set up. Mm-hmm. And if anybody wants to take the Emerald Challenge with me, I would love that. Alex, you said you want to have that second business center to one, so that's one coach. If anybody else wants to do that, that would be incredible too. And obviously, we always want to find coaches like us who want to grow and build and just join our tribe. But a lot of times, those people start out as people that simply want the discount. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was awesome. I'm telling you guys, you're lighting my fire, just getting me so excited. Like, I have been looking forward to this all week. So Thursday seems perfect to be able to get together and share and chat. So, okay, I guess it's going to close off. So I guess we got to say goodbye. I didn't take a photo last week because I'm going to have to start getting myself together. So let me quickly snap one.
I took one.
You turkey. Oh, well, I was probably talking. Okay. Okay. Maybe I won't be ghetto next week, but I probably will. So anyway, I can't help it. All right, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you, Jen.
Oh, wait, one thing. Will you share the recording? I'm going to stick it in my team page.
Yes,
Thanks.
Bye.
Because I'm going to offer it to them, anyone in the team page that wants to do the Emerald Challenge as well.
I love it. Yeah, I'll share it.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.